Hello everyone, my name is Construct and we play Goat format Yu-Gi-Oh! Let me welcome you to Archetype Overload. Here we use only one archetype, attribute or any specialty of it to build as many decks as possible. I hope you saved some time because this will come all this week. I think I said it all, let's get to the deck. Welcome to day number 2 of our Harpy week. I hope you had fun yesterday. When I was building the decks, it wasn't that easy to find like enough deck topics, and in most builds of Harpy decks I found like online, there was Lady Ninja Yay involved, I think because of the bouncing back row effect. But I didn't really see it for a normal Harpy build. I don't think it's so good. But I was thinking, man, this is level 4 or lower, this is Ninja, this is Wind, there should be some synergy with Harpies, and I came up with this build because we have some stuff that works pretty well together with the Harpies, but let me guide you through. We start with 3 Harpy Lady number 1. In this deck we don't have a Cyber Harpy, because in this deck we have more advantages of the Flying Kamakiri number 1, because we can search out Harpy Lady number 1 or Lady Ninja Yay. We really want to see this card as soon as possible, but more for this later. If you don't know what this card does, by discarding one wind monster, you can bounce all spell and traps from the opponent to hand. So pretty good for like final pushes. For discard reasons, we have 1 Rock from the Valley of Haze. The effect is not the best, but when you send this from hand to grave, it will get shuffled back to deck. It sounds good, but it's actually not good because mostly you want to see your stuff in the grave, but I will come to this effect later. We have Exiled Force and a DD Warrior Lady since we play Rhoda, because our Ninja Girl is Warrior, and like I said, we want to see this as soon as possible, and when we play Rhoda, it's earlier in our hand and we can have a little Warrior toolbox. We have Breaker and Tribe. We have Sangan, which searches out pretty all of our deck, except like Breaker or Tribe. And we have a Cyber Stein. Since we play 3 Last Will, we also play Ninjutsu Art of Transformation. What does this card do? You can activate this by attributing 1 face-up ninja monster, so like Lady Ninja Yay. Special summon 1 beast, winged beast, or insect monster from your hand or deck, whose level is less than or equal to the level of the tributed monster, plus 3. Then if this card is destroyed, the monster is also destroyed, like Call or Prima, or like Call, Prima is something different. So the thing is, it took me a while to get the effect right in my head, but if you tribute a level 3 like Ninja Lady Yay, you have plus 3, so you can summon a level 6 from deck or hand. And in this case, we can trigger Last Will with this card, get maybe a Cyber Stein from deck, and we have this effect, can get Rock from the Valley of Haze out of the deck. So that's why we want to have this back to deck with the effect of Lady Ninja Yay. It is pretty niche, it doesn't come up very often, trust me. I tested this deck, but it comes up. You can have a really cool plays, and always when we have Last Will, Cyber Stein stuff, there is cool stuff. We also have the Exiled Force to trigger Last Will. We have maybe Flying Kamakiri to crash, play Last Will before. We can do pretty cool stuff. So this is like the Ninja engine. Of course, we have Pot of Greed and Graceful duo. We have 2 Rhodas, like I said. We have Snatch. We have 2 Elegant Egotists. In this deck, without the Harpy Lady Sisters, we just want to have those small Harpy Ladies to get the advantage. And like I said in the first video, 2 are just enough. Of course, we have Storm, Nox, MST, Premature Burial, and I added 2 Scapegoats and 1 Metamorphosis. Metamorphosis also cool to trigger Last Will. Scapegoat very good to stall till we have like combo pieces. That's why I also added Source of Revealing Light, because most of the time you have some bricks in your hand, maybe a small guy or maybe just 1 Harpy Lady, and you are just happy to have those cards. For the traps, we have Mirror Force, Ring, Call, and the 2 ninjutsu traps. Off to the side, we have, of course, Cyber Jar. We have 2 spell cancelers. Since we want to trigger Last Will, we can trigger it with the tribute. And it's wind, so it has perfect synergy for this deck, and it's just the best card if you summon it against Reasoning Gate. We have a Tarantula in the side, not in the main. We have 3 Token Thanksgiving. You know me by now, when I play Stein, I try to involve Token Thanksgiving, and with our Scapegoats and against Scapegoats, this is a perfect fit. Also, we have 2 Spear Dragons against Control. We have 3 Sakuretsu Armors against aggro matchups, and against Turbo we have, of course, our Morphing Jar, as always, and we have a Ninja Grandmaster Sasuke, since it is good against any deck that plays Spies, and it is a ninja, so we have 1 more trigger. I really like the synergy, it was kind of random, but pretty cool, and 1 Mind Control against Turbo, or maybe Control. So guys, this is the deck, really can't wait to start. Today we have 2 replays to show. I had pretty cool matches with this deck already. We will watch the replays as always and then have some real matches. Alright, first replay of the day against Aaron M08. Welcome to the video. They start with Pot of Greed and a Thunder Dragon. Luckily for us, after the Pot of Greed, our hand is okay. Wished myself more, maybe more traps. But we don't run so many traps anyways, so... So they spoiled us with the Sangan. Two back row, 1 monster. Of course we draw the Harpy Lady Sisters. I swear to you, we draw it every time. We draw them every time. It's just crazy. I think this is an older build where we played the Harpy Sisters and the Harpy Cyber Harpy Lady. So sorry guys, there were some changes. Like I said, I always forget about what happened in the replays, and usually I do some changes maybe because the testing was pretty early on. But mostly, like I said, little changes and not so much. Now we set the MST and they hit it with the Regeki break. Sangan beats coming in. And they ringed our Cyber Harpy. So here comes the Ninja Lady Yay. Okay, we just want to get over the Sangan. We have the Mirror Force as protection. They get Magician of Faith. So they set the Faith. We get the Exiled Force. Well, we don't know yet if this is Faith, but we think it is. Okay, they chain Regeki break. That's fine. Use Exiled Force. Hope it's Moth, not Sinister Serpent or anything. It is Moth. So two Regeki breaks already gone. 1 for 1 Storm, fine for me. Level 2, also fine for me. One setback row. Another Rhoda, pretty good. Solemn, the Harpy Lady. Alright. I don't know. But I think there are not many warriors left. Like just the warrior lady and the ninja lady yay. I always want to say this. The ninja lady yay. Kaiku. Well, we can get rid of this by tribe or even the warrior lady, but I think... yeah, I think it's better to summon the warrior lady. We could have kept the tribe. Could have attacked into the level 2 with the warrior lady and then see what they do with the Kaiku, because if they attack into it, we have a 2-for-1. I think this would be the better play. Because now, well, they would have had the snatch. We would have lost anyways. Oh, cool. GG opponent. There's a will, so maybe we have some will action going. I think we set or summon the warrior lady. Set ring. Has the turn. Yep. Upstart. And Thunder Dragon again. Swords are kind of annoying, but fine for me. Should we ring here? I don't think so. I think I really wanted to have the dark out of the game. And here, yeah. Just setting the Kamakiri, wait for the swords to disappear in 2 turns. Storm. Yeah, no, not necessary. Just chill. That's one of the things I really had to learn when I started Goat format. You don't always have, or you don't always should do something. Sometimes it's just better to wait for better resources and for better turns for you. So we have the Cyberjar, which we set. They have Graceful. So already pretty Trinity heavy. Cool that they attacked into the Kamakiri. I don't think if we want to resolve our Cyberjar next turn, because now we can get like Lady Ninja. Ring. Okay. Pretty weird plays from the opponent. There's never a reason to activate Ring in this situation. Should wait if I activate the effect to get -1. But who am I to judge? Let's see. We have 1 back row. We have the Ring, Cyberjar. Since we don't have a monster on field and a Storm, I wouldn't want to waste my Ring. The Storm. But we can trigger Last Will. Can Chain Ring to Cyberjar. Can hope to have a final push. Yeah, we could definitely we play Storm, Chain Ring, then we activate Cyberjar, Last Will, then Cyberjar, get Cyberstein, get the big guy, win. Depending on what they have, depending on the monsters they eventually get with the Cyber Jar. I hope I got all the cyber monsters right. Stein, Jar, all the stuff. So thinking here, Storm, Dust Tornado, Chain Ring. Perfect. More damage. Last Will. Lip Cyber Jar. Let's get the party started. Alrighty. Monsters. They have a Sangan. DD Warrior Lady. Moth. Nerfos. Okay, we have 3 monsters, so we should maybe get Gatling Dragon instead of the Koala. Wouldn't do nothing. But we have 2 monsters. I remember I actually accidentally summoned the guys from Grave. And took back stuff from Grave. Sometimes you're just brain dead. So, now getting the stuff from the banish zone. Trigger Last Will. You see, there is some potential to do. Cyberstein coming in. So we activate the effect first. I think to see what happens with the coin flip effect of Gatling Dragon. Tails. I think they didn't even like shuffle the monsters. So I think I remembered this is DD Warrior Lady. So perfect. Now we can I think we didn't even have a normal summon this turn. So we Rhoda. Charity. Yeah, we could summon Harpy Lady 1. We could also do the Exiled Force play. We don't really care because they are dead anyways. We don't care if they get a spell back or whatever. So we even got the rock effect. Why not? And now I think just summon any monster. Yeah, we decided to do Exiled Force. We also have the Prima. Get the guy back, because now if we attack with Cyberstein, this would be 730, 740, 700. It would be exact lethal. Yeah, but in this case, we win. What a turn. I think this turn took me like 4 minutes or so. I'm not sure anymore, but pretty cool. No matter what, if we lose or win, this turn was totally worth it to keep this match in the video. And trust me, it can be kind of hard with such a deck to get combos going. That's why I think in this build I didn't have swords or scapegoats. And sometimes you just sit there and have nothing and breaks and everything, and you really have to stall. So we use the MST on Prio. Yep, the Dust Tornado. Yeah, nothing we can do. We could bait out the effect of Breaker with the... Okay. I was thinking like just setting the Last Will, but we go the risk route and lose hard. I forgot the call. We have a use of it. They don't have to attack into it. But maybe they didn't know. Alright. Here comes the Lady Ninja, yay. I'm still practicing. Yeah, we have a... we have a Go save Last Will, just activate it. If Lady Ninja Yay dies, we have at least a search out of the deck. I know it's a -1, but in this situation, that's the only thing we could do. So this looks absolutely horrible. Yeah, but at least it goes fast. Yeah, I would say it seems like a beginner because they didn't even activate Drageki Break in the end phase. But they seem to be kind of experienced. Maybe they wanted to wait for their draw. We have a breaker. They have a solemn. Which is the right play, I think. Never lose hope. There is a chance. But not with this. I love it when people declare the effect of Thunder Dragon. I'm always too lazy and I know people get kind of annoyed of it because it's like not necessary, but I just love the declare animation. In general, I love Dueling Book. I love the look. It remembers me to my childhood, to 90s websites, 90s style with the colors. I think it's just the right amount of like animations. I really like simple, basic style. I know, like, I don't know if you played Master Duel once, but it looks very cool, super nice music, very cool animations and everything. But I really don't need it. I don't need animations. I hate the animations of like Solemn and Swords and everything. Dueling Book is just perfect for me. Let me know what you think in the comments. So they have another Regeki break. Did they just draw a card? Ah, it was end phase. Okay. Another Kaiko attack. And I assume another brick comes to our hand. It's a Sangan, it's not a brick. So he's still alive. Okay. Cyberjar. There is hope on the horizon. Okay. I thought this would be over faster. So another Cyberjar resolves. If they have a monster, they win. Or a stronger monster than this. They have a live BLS. We have kind of nothing. Well, we have a Torrential. We have a Prima. We have a Last Will. But all the stuff is like banished. Why did they discard the... Ah. For end phase? I think I would have summoned the BLS in their situation because they know about our Torrential. But of course you take the risk of Snatch. What can we do here? We definitely don't activate Delinquent Duo. I think the best thing we could do... Summon the Warrior Lady, attack. Maybe premature the Sangan, set Torrential, set Duo. Tough decision. Yeah, Last Will. Solemn Last Will. Okay. T. Okay, we decided to play the Flying Kamakiri. Mirror Force. Okay. Okay, now set all and hope. Okay. Yeah. I should have gone to till the end. Maybe they would have done the swag play and just attack with them off would be funny. but I admitted defeat. Love it. Love the match. We had 2 Cyber Jars resolving. We had a great win. Game 2. Really like it. If a deck like this goes off, it's just cool. So this is it for match number 1. Let's watch match number 2. So see you next duel. Replay number 2. Hello and welcome. This, I gotta say, this wasn't on the ladder, but for like fun decks, I think we don't really care as long as the matches are cool. But I just want to mention it. So this is against Endless Ram 1981. So if I look at the maybe date of birth, this could be a real old school gold format competitive player. Like when gold format was like in real time here, I was like 15, 14 years old. I didn't really play it competitive. I just played like schoolyard Yu-Gi-Oh! We set the Harpy Lady. I don't know why I decided to set it, but maybe it's just weak. In this case, well, they have a Pyramid Turtle, so this could be or should be zombies. We have a pot, so there is a chance. What should we do here? We have the Tribe. I think Tribe discarding Knock would be the best play here. Always, always keep your graveyard clean of monsters if you can against zombies. So their Book of Life will stay not live. Discarding Knock, very good. Unfortunately, we don't have any protection, but I think we set a bait. Okay, we didn't. That's fine too. Another turtle. Unfortunate. So they get into cocky, I think. But we have a Prima for the Tribe. Yeah, there comes the cocky, getting over the Tribe. Here you see the new version of the deck. I think replay 1 was before I made some changes, and you saw in replay 1 the deck didn't really do anything. And here with the Metamorphosis and the Scapegoats, there's more potential to do stuff and like to have more flexibility in pool plays. I really like that. So, Prima back the Tribe. I think we discard... I think a monster. Yeah. I know this makes Book of Life live. Just love this joke. But in this case, I don't want to waste the last will or anything, so I think that's fine. Oh, we last will Metamorphosis the Tribe away. Very nice. That's also a reason why I chose Metamorphosis with some Scapegoats, because you see it. Now getting Stein and win. I didn't see that play right now. Maybe I was more concentrated on the commentary, but they are on 6,000 life points. So this is game. Awesome. Dark End 85 is watching again for like 1 second. So welcome to the video, Timo. Please don't be confused. These were separate, single, unrated matches, which come along to like games, not matches, which come along to 1 match. So now we continue. They said monster. We don't have any monster, but luckily for us we have the graceful. I think this is easy. Discard rock and ninjutsu thing. We have scapegoats and metamorphosis, which is okay. And I think we even tag with the tribe and see what this is. We have scapegoats for like emergency plans. Oh, you're the Cyberstein deck, dude. I think it's crazy because I'm a person like I remember names very good, and we played 5 minutes, I think 5 minutes ago, and they obviously didn't remember or didn't want to remember. And I think it's crazy because I could never do that. I would, even if I don't want to, I would remember like, Endless Ram 1981. We played like 5 minutes ago, or even 1 week ago. I think I would remember the name. Great song from Fort Minor. So here I had to explain the Rob from the Valley of Haze. So they have a spy and an Ashura Priest. Very bad for us. So we cannot really use the scapegoats here, but I think we will use it in end phase. Or no, we don't use it. Okay. So we wanna maybe make another big push with eventually Last Will, because now we have the MST against the back row. And we have the tribe. So I think the play would be like MST. Well, if we use Last Will and meta, we can't use tribe. So I think first we could use tribe, but then Ashura Priest would kill our tokens. It's tricky. So we just use Tear. Get rid of their spies, use the defense one and attack into the other one. I think that's better. We set the ninjutsu art as a like bait. Welcome to the weird game state. At one point we could even use tribe, trigger Last Will and destroy the Tear. But they're on full life, so I think that won't be the play. We even have Lady Ninja and the ninjutsu art. But unfortunately the scapegoats are like kind of in the way, so we just have to wait. Dark End here again. Welcome again, Timo. You see this, please comment. I see this. So classic control match. But I don't think we play Tsukiyomi in this deck, so this could take longer. Like I said, we could have a big push here at one point. Maybe they want to tribute? Ah, yeah, Zaborg already. But at least some things are going here now. Or Storm would be great here. But I think use Tribe again. We have an Elegant Egotist. We have Last Will trigger. But I think that's not the play yet. So Borg and zombies. Oh, I think this is another deck. So this is not actually a match, I think. But I think it's fine. Even more like diversity with the decks. So we decided to do the ninja route. Ah, I forgot about her effect. Awesome. Okay, okay. So now we trigger Last Will. This is the combo. Bam. Bam. 100 life left. But this isn't game. Ah. I don't see... Okay. Well, a win is a win. It was maybe maybe it was a little bit odd, the whole match here. But you see again, the combo is there. You can do stuff. Of course, I wished myself like a defense battle trap, and of course, I should have summoned Cyberstein in defense again. That's a mistake I still do, and I really have to learn. But that's it for the second replay, or like the second and third replay, kind of. Against Endless Ram 1981. Thanks for the match. That's it for the replays, folks. Now we have a real match, so see you next video. Ninjas on the ladder. Paper gang. Alrighty. Freaking beast. Have fun. What the frick? Okay. Okay, dokay. This is one experienced player and pretty high elo. Let's summon Sangan. Set ring. Set scapegoat. We could chain both. Of course, if they have storm now, we can't chain ring. But then it would be just a 1-for-1. It's always fine. So jealous about this profile picture. So jealous. Once I donated, and I thought this will stay forever. Like, if you donate, you can pick your own profile pictures and sleeves. I was like, yes, let's donate $1. I don't remember, and then, but they were just for like 4 days, unfortunately. So we get shooted. I think maybe they think we are warrior. I think I would think it, so. This could be Marv. We definitely get Exiled Force. It's too dangerous. It's Spy. I am super satisfied to kill a set Spy, so all good. Alright, we have the call for maybe later trigger Exiled Forces if we would have the call in hand, but we don't have it anymore. Never mind. Little lag here. Alright, another set. Well, Pot of Greed, not bad. Summon Harpy Lady 1. And attack. Another spy. Great. Okay, so I think we play against control maybe. Ah, we could have ringed it. It's fine. Heavy Storm. We want to ring the spy. Actually, I think so. Let's get in. Uh-huh. Okay. That is fine. Opponent is already pretty low. Grave is set up for like 2 Chaos monsters if they would discard another Thunder Dragon. Beauty Warrior Lady. I think we just summon it. Or her. Get in. Regeki Break and a spy is coming back. So we have 2 Thunder Dragons. 1 spy. So maybe they have another spy in hand or like a moth. But this should be... Oh, it's Tsukiyomi. Alright. So I think they have a knock. Well. So they have Tsukiyomi, Thunder Dragons, knock, spy. We have a knock. This should be Tsukiyomi. Usually I don't really want to use a knock on a Tsuk, but maybe this is spy, so let's try to get rid of it. It's a Sangan. Also a good target. Unfortunately, we don't really have anything to have a use of. Like, a ninja? Ninja or something? Okay, we have 2 back rows. Unfortunately, I bet my left nut this is spy. But of course... I want to try it. Let's get in with Sangan. No, let's get in with Harpy Lady. That makes more sense. It is spy, as expected. Let's pass the turn. So they have 2 Thunder Dragons, 1 Tsukiyomi, another back row. This spy is really annoying. They had duo, so I don't really have to worry about this. Because of the storm in hand. Star. Unfortunately, we can't activate Scapegoat now. DLS. So, we have left in hand 2 Thunder Dragons and the Zug. That's graceful. We don't care about the duo. Exiled Force. So, we bring back Exiled, we storm. We bring back Exiled Force, Last Will, get Stein, win. Let's see if this goes through. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Hmm? Alright. So now, Prima. 5200. Last Will. Claire. Man, how close can something be? Did I change? Yeah. Alright. I just wanted to think if we should, if I changed Sangan to defense this turn. I don't think so, but then I would have, like, got, Gatling Dragon. But we won against a pretty good player, against Chaos Turbo again, so let's see. Maybe we can make this possible. Yeah, we side in Morphing Jar, Sasuke, and Mind Control. I think we can cut one Kamakiri, one of the ninja ladies. I just wanted to say again, ninja lady. I don't like duo so much going second, but it's fine, I guess. Let's cut one scapegoat. This ending was crazy. I'm already satisfied with this match. Not gonna lie. Sasuke can be very important later. They maybe have Spy. It was lagging like crazy. So they searched for Thunder Dragon. Upstart. Okay, 2 set back rows. Again, a dust shoot. Alright. I was thinking they would take the Sasuke, so I think let's do nothing here. They know all of our cards, so we can't really bluff anything. If we set like the Morphing Jar, they know it's Morphing Jar. So now I think we set the Elegant Egotist past the turn. Maybe they have a breaker or anything and they would waste it on this one. Huh? Kaiku? Storm. So the thing is, I know Morphing Jar could help them a lot, but we also don't really have anything. Let's think. Let's set Mirror Force and pass. Storm. Alright. Good old pro set heavy. So this is jar and jar, I think, because they know about our storm. But we have to do something. Let's do it anyways. Maybe they forgot about it, but I don't think so. Okay. Okay. Interesting. We definitely set Scapegoat. We have the Metamorphosis now. Storm is gone. So now we can set everything. And the Morphing Jar. It's fine. Knock. I was kind of expecting this. That's fine. We definitely activate Scapegoats here. It is unfortunate that they have the Tsukiyomi, because this will kill the tear. But it's the only thing we can do. Man, that's a weird situation. Let's just pass the turn. I don't want to waste the Metamorphosis. I know I would get rid of the Kaiku. Of course, they hit the meta. This was really unlucky. We had no play. No play at all. Unfortunate. So this was game 2. They sided more aggressively. But I think we run it back like this. Let's get a Cyber Jar. Why not? It always screams fun potential. Okay. Let's set Cyber Jar. Throw set heavy. And see what happens. Okay. Let's get the party started. So they have Ring, Strike. Okay, they have a Night Assailant. We have Lady Ninja Yay. An Egotist, MST, Call, and a Mind Control. Unfortunate that they know about the Mind Control now. I know it's maybe not the best to, my bad. To side in Cyber Jar against Turbo with the card advantage and everything, but we'd have Ring, Raigeki Break, MST, Night Assailant, and Knock. Duo. Why again? Just checking the log. Sure. Yeah. LOL. I definitely shuffled. This is a very low chance. Alright, let's see. We could tribute her. We could trigger last will when we tribute her. Then they have the back row. They have ring, they have Regeki break. But that would be fine actually. Hit the right one. Very good. We could also attack with her. Use call. Oh. Alright, unfortunate. Let's set call. Pass the turn. Pretty hard to play against this person. Because they like with the dust shoots every game and... Hmm. Why did they flip the Night Assailant? Maybe because... No, I was just thinking like... Maybe because of Tsukiyomi, but... Uh-huh. Well, the only thing we can do... So, let's get Gatling Dragon. Or we get Last Warrior. Let's get Last Warrior, yeah, and... By our luck. Because we have a mind control. That is unfortunate. So I think they have knock. Unfortunate. Okay, we tried our best. No chance. Unfortunately, this is still a fun deck. But game 1 was crazy. Game 1 was pretty crazy and I really liked it. It was still a good match against a very good player. So I am satisfied with the deck and with the video. For me, I think the Ninja deck in the testing of all the decks was kind of like the hardest to play because it's like maybe the worst because it's so niche. Like you need so much material to have the combo going and to make cool plays. It is possible, but you need a really big amount of luck, I think. So I'm very satisfied still what we achieved with the deck. So I will round the video up here. This is it for Ninja Harpies. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't like the video, give it a thumbs up. Cornstruct is signing out. We see us tomorrow. I wish you all a good night. See you next video.